Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. The Huskies will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. For Oregon special teams, don't do the offense any favors with that return. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
And here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the tackle. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Woods. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And in first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much.
And it's caught at the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Woods. Cut quickly. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down. They're going to throw the football. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Walker. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
To the air. It's Woods. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Scanning the field. It's Woods. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got room looking for the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Testing the right side here. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Woods. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll try the right here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The back's got it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws a bullet to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Tries the right with a quick throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Huskies will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's swarmed by the defense. The crowd really making making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Oregon 31, Washington 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive.
And your Washington Huskies will take over.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Woods. There's a wide-open receiver complete. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Not much on that play, brought down short. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oregon offense will take over first and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's complete. Tackled there by the defense. Important second down play coming up.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Launching downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A quick juke. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly, 2-9
We go with a direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
31, Washington, 14.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on fourth down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Woods. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes a quick catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll try to run it with the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run the option. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
To throw, it's Woods. Lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. Not too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Catch is made. Room to run here. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And the Huskies line up with a first and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very...
Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for the passing game. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure, nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble. This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the sack. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the sack. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, the beat goes on as they stay undefeated here late in the season. It's impressive, Kirk, to see how they've managed the pressure